I see red, I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule.
Y'all wives and y'all daughter, I'm bringing my own, partner, so we don't fall out by nothing.
Why do you think that black people are so mad that they want to create their own towns?
You know black people know they can't make it without white people. They feel left out. If the white man ever try to leave us, they go be mad. Because this is a clear example. They trying to leave us. They trying to go build their own community. And these mad. Don't nothing satisfy us, my nigga. Nothing. Homie, this ain't it, man. Man, to each with their own kind at this point.
Yeah.
And your kind ain't color. Your kind is mindset. That just so happen to be a group of all people got the same skin color with the same mindset. Mm-hmm. But Umar talking to Pan-African talk.
Yeah.
No snow bunny. So it's no difference. They saying no chocolate. They don't want no chocolate milk. They don't want no chocolate milk. Yeah, this is all cow milk.
You think they're gonna be successful over there?
They're gonna be very successful.
Jovan.
They gonna be very now. They go hire some Mexicans and do some work, but they gonna just do it all by themselves. You know they gonna slide some Indians in there too, and some Spanish. Yeah, they white men. Yeah, they know what to do. They know how to rebuild and build a country. They know how to start from the dirt and the ground up. We the ones don't know how to do it.
You sure? You sure about that, gang? I don't know. I think you're missing some details in the story, like who did the building, even when they did the stealing, what got rebuilt. You mentioned a little about Black Wall Street earlier, briefly. I don't know if you remember that.
He ain't lying.
But hey, we can't build it. I know you is washed and shit, and you did say you wish you was. So it do make sense.
You mentioned Umar Johnson, and I don't know what's going on with his school, but I know that
what's going on with his school. Ain't nobody seen the classroom. Just seen the flag hanging out, flying in front of that.
They've been talking about it for 15 years, 16 years or something like that.
Yeah. He been lying. Results is everything.
Yeah.
Results is everything. I ain't never seen him build nothing begging. Other than Joel Osteen, but his daddy passed him to church.
Yeah, that is true.
His daddy passed. I ain't never seen him build nothing big.
Now you know what his latest thing is. He's offering $500 dates to women. He said that if you give them if women make a $500 donation to the school, he'll take them out to the restaurant of their choice. That's the latest.
Man, they probably be arresting him. That's he's secretly trying. He's trying to be a worker on the cool. Man, he trying to redress a worker. Who paying $500 for it? Man, he trying to redress worker. Get that worker. They're paying $500 for them to come to have dinner with him, and they got to drive and travel to him. They got to cross state lines to do it.
Yeah,
that's why the FBI on him right now. They'll seize all this shit. Yeah, he can't listen. Man, what type of listen? The black community think me and Dr. Umar is a hell of a no. Sometimes they want me and him to sit down so bad together because they think he a hell of a and they think I'm a hell of a.
Would you ever sit down with him?
For the right amount of money. Yeah, I can't because I won't embarrass him. Because I know he's nothing what he's professing to be. That's why he won't sit down with me. Homie, I can document. I can give you documentations.
Why would you hate on him for that though, gang? You literally told us you not who you profess to be on the internet either. You told us it's a character. You said you're not even mean in person. Am I right?
He ain't lying.
Come on, nah.
I can go get families. I can go who done been in court. There's a guy by the name of Julius Williams. They call him Juju. Because of my party affiliation and because of my youth work in the community, this guy came home from federal prison out of Stop 6. He got one of the meanest federal probation, had all the bad crime. He get caught with an ounce of heroin, throwing it out the window on federal probation. He went and got a lawyer by the name of Lisa Pamplin. Lisa Pamplin know me. She stood up in court lying at the time. She was lying because I ain't know Juju. I knew of him, but I didn't know him. She stood up in court and said, Your Honor, my client works with, because I know the Republican judge and prosecutor. My client works with Charleston White over in the Stop Six community with hyped about hype. The prosecutor said, show us some evidence, Lisa. Hey, they took 25 to life off the table. This right now is on 10-year probation because this lawyer called me in court. Hey, say, Blue, man, listen, you know Juju? I said, yeah, I done heard of him. He said, he know you. Say, man, listen, man, you can get some money out this. I said, man, I'm not gonna go do that, man. Hell no. I said, no, what you said name was? She said, Juju out of Stop Shit. I said, no, man, I ain't gonna lie for that. Man, last year, that nigga came through and spent about, $2,000-$3,000 on some kids buying them Michael Jordan too. Hell yeah. She said, you got the mamas and the kids, so I went and got the kids.
The lack of accountability is crazy.
Homie, it ain't what you know, it's who you know.
That's what y'all known for, though.
So I'm saying,
put the blame on somebody else.
Documented. If you sit me down with that, I can go get some sign-in sheets.
Shout out
kids were signing in for my summer program when we were feeding them. He ain't got no sign-in sheet. One thing we know about a doctor, you got to have some sign-in sheet. Every doctor, dentist office got a sign-in sheet because that's how you get your funding in your side. This is your documentation. So he ain't got none of that. Where a classmate says, hey, man, we used to go to school with Dr. Umar John. He ain't got none of that. This just show up talking children's psychology talk with no results. With no results, homie. So I'm saying he can't. Don't too many people want to sit down with me and really have a serious conversation about why I say this, why I do this, and I take you back to how I got here and why I'm doing all this. Y'all made me change. I started out doing this shit every way which right possible, nigga. With tears in my eyes, with no money in my pocket, with a broken heart, nigga. Went celibate for 11 months, nigga. Unintentionally, but just in purpose. It was just in purpose though, homie. Because a woman wasn't, because I had just started a youth program and I had other men who was coming home from prison and I'm trying to lead and guide these that they don't, so I'm trying to build a program that also fights recidivism because I'm giving these something to do after prison.
Yeah. And
not only that, it's therapeutic. Because every time we go before kids, each one of us see a kid that was once us before. Man, I mean you. So Dr. Umar don't want to sit with me. How am I embarrassed?
I ask him.
They done offered us some money. I know they at least offered us 15 apiece.
I'll put it up.
They offered me and Umar 15,000 apiece. I said yeah. He said no. He needed now though. Counted me. He needed now though.
That boy doing them GoFundMe's. He need it. Where?
I bet that to it now.
I was better on him. I'm just saying he'll do it.
Respect the guy.
He's
open.
At
one point in time, I had admiration for him, but I always kept my reserve because you done met Pops, homie. Yeah. The old man say, homie, the strongest man in the land is the man who wake up and don't have to ask nobody for a goddamn thing. Right. No job, ride, sugar, nothing. A nigga that have to, or somebody who have to go ask somebody for a job is a man who don't know how to fish.
Yeah.
So once you start understanding these parables, and now you got a man teaching you. So if I need it, I ain't asking no man for nothing. If I ain't got it, I can't get it. But if I got a buddy I know I can go get it from, I ain't going to ask him for nothing I can't get no return on.
Right.
So I'm saying, if Dr. Umar got to come before the world, because if I go broke, I ain't got to come ask y'all for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I got some numbers in my phone to say, homie, listen, woo, woo, woo. And because of my character and who I am, I can get 5 and 10. And I ain't asking for much, but I won't try not to ask.
Yeah.
Because I want to be strong. So now, for that nigga have to publicly come before, and he done talked all this queen talk, all this sister talk.
Gang say I heard the audio of Thug, but that was industry work. That's what you think, gang, really? I ain't think you would think that. Come on, gang. You done seen enough over here, gang. You know damn well. 2 hours of speaking to the police a little too much talking, gang.
Oh, you mean to tell me ain't none of them sisters? You might need to get you a white bitch. Nigga, I know some niggas, man. White bitch ain't gonna, man. You go get your white bitch. She Susan Tuesday, nigga. Oh, yeah, nigga. Yeah, Raquisha, ain't it?
Why do you think that, because I suspect, I don't know for a fact, but I suspect that the majority of the donations that he's gotten for his school over the years had to come from black women, right? Why do you think that black women are so easily finessed when it comes to pro-black talk, the community?
They're emotionally responsive and emotionally driven. And he panders to them. He panhandles to their emotions.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is very true.
W200. That boy drop a like from you ain't drop a like here,
money
man.
Before he preach.
Yeah.
So I ain't
He
doing too
wait
much
till you done
interrupting.
tapped into your emotions, and then he have to come with a scripture. Every time the preacher asks for a donation, he have to dress up. He have to dress his words up before he give it to you. And he used the scripture towards your emotions. A lot of time it's shame. Well, will God say, will a man rob God? And he'll find the scripture and show you where they say, yeah, man, to rob man. So, yeah, homie, it's easy. It's easy. That's why most people who create commercials and do advertising and market towards the woman because you appeal to her emotion.
Yeah.
And that's how you get them. And so a clever guy like him,
Singing like a
bird.
bird.
That's why it's queen this, queen that, and he never rebukes them. He never chastens them. Everything they do is coddled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and everything black people do, he coddles. So he never holds us responsible for anything. That's because he has to come back. So the preacher really can't preach how he want to preach because he needs his congregation to keep this lifestyle.
I agree though.
Let me shift gears for a minute because
audio getting leaked was a little suspicious, but
and I'm gonna see what I can
that's
do.
karma for you, gang.
And I'll civilly have a discussion with him. I'll civilly talk to him.
If you do all that, calling everybody a rat, you feel me? When it's time for them to call you a rat, hey, what goes around comes around like a hula hoop, gang. You feel me? So I don't feel bad for him, not the slightest bit, especially because I've been trying to say, like, been snitching. You feel me? But, hey, the industry was a little weird for that. The timing was a little suspicious.
Have you heard about that church shooting today or yesterday?
2 hours? His time
basically,
was way beyond suspicious, too.
It was like a Catholic church / school. It was like a Catholic school. First week of school. And I'm not sure exactly where it happened at, but it's the first week of school. It's
not
like
on
all
Twitter
over the news now. And
he be sneak dissing on Twitter.
Confirmed to be a trans person, right? The guy
was the third time I think one of them done that.
Yeah, it was the guy's name was he was born Robert. He changed his name to Robin, right? And then he basically killed 2 confirmed dead, and it's like 11 children, elementary school children that's in the hospital. And so basically what he did was he shot them. He shot all of the kids from outside the window. He 2x4'd the door closed, so it wasn't no escape route. And then he was shooting inside of the through the windows while it was attending mass to celebrate the first week of school in the Catholic school. What do you think about that? Because a lot of people are having a conversation saying it is.
Yeah, Jovan definitely right. These public records, those is public records. No cap. Anybody could get those, 100%. But nobody knew to go look for him because he was screaming all this rat shit.
Maybe it's some mental.
So why would he ride it?
Trans or
that make no sense. He can't be a rat. Oh shit. Nigga told 2 hours. And gave him his number, said, if y'all need anything else, just call me.
And I was saying, man, you better not say that.
Oh, man.
That's my first thought. When you was saying that.
That it was a trans person?
Well, not that it was a trans person. When you said it was a trans person, and this person does that, and so I was trying to figure out a way how I was going to respond to that without sounding like I was bashing people.
Jovan,
well, let me also add some additional context.
Because I was going to say something comical, right?
So he did kill himself before the police can get to him, and he was 20 something years old. I don't know exactly how old he is.
So it's like the third trans person that done killed kids and shot up. So I think it was Nashville, Tennessee, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And there was another one before that. So up until 72, maybe 74, homosexuality was considered a mental illness.
Yeah, it was.
It was in the psychiatrist's books.
Yeah.
It was assessed as a.
It's funny you say that because that's one of the things that I had started agreeing with Umar.
It's funny you say that because it was a sin too. Matter of fact, it's funnier you say that because I think a city got burned for that. Matter of fact, it's even funnier you say that because I think they found the city that was in the Bible that got burned and found actual proof of the purest sulfur they ever found on earth.
He ain't lying.
Oh, some shit got burned over there.
Johnson when he first popped on the scene, he was talking about that.
And for some reason, they pushing that shit on. They pushing that shit heavy right now. I don't know if y'all seen it. You might have seen it. You might have not seen it on everything ever. they create from now on. I'm talking about TV shows, superhero movies, cartoons. Cartoons, gang. Our cartoons couldn't even have girlfriends. They had a crush that they never got to kiss. And these cartoons got boyfriends and they clap with buns on the first episode. Come on,
There's
man.
a lot of
There's something going on.
In the very early stages in the beginning when he first popped up, he was kind of talking about that. That's what kind of attracted me to what he was talking about at the time.
So, homie, you have to, a trans person have to rewire their brain.
Yeah. Nah, for real, that's just shocking, gang.
That's no different than a
Snoop
sociopath.
Dogg smoke on it. Shout out Snoop for speaking on it, man. Risking getting canceled. Real OG, man. Uncle Snoop.
Man, you gotta go through not to be what your nature create. Man, what the no, man, so your mind
I ain't mad. I can't even say the rest of the line right there, cause I don't want to give y'all no ideas.
But nigga, this just the beginning.
We gonna leave that in the past right there.
Because never before, other than somebody doing an experiment on these people, have they been able to transform like this. So we don't have 40 years of trans people existing.
Really sad.
Let's look down 20 years from now and watch they be the new Jeffrey Dahmers. No, man. People,
okay,
man,
Jovan.
Man. Somebody go get Caitlyn Jenner and talk to Bruce. Somebody find the camera. What camera? That's my camera. What's one mine? Right there. Somebody find Caitlyn Jenner and let us ask Caitlyn that we can talk to Bruce. And ask Bruce how he doing in there. And watch what he say. He gonna want out this skim.
Bruce, he compared that to the Hulk. Oh, he just compared that to the Hulk, gang. Free Banner, man. Free Banner. Oh, Charleston creative, dog.
Me back my. I promise he wanted back. I promise Bruce want to be free.
Nah, fast. The first people you said run the world, man.
Catch me on stage. This shit is greater than my comedy shows. I promise.
You know what? It's crazy because I just be thinking to myself.
Anonymous, congratulations. You just let us know, everybody watching now, that you was a snitch. Nah, gang, you just let us know that you was a snitch, you willing to snitch, and you down to snitch. That why you would defend a snitch to the end of the world. And ain't nothing wrong with that, you feel me? It's nothing wrong with that.
That gotta be a mental illness to want to chop off.
But that's a mental illness.
Perfect
timing, gang. Anton W.
It's years of conditioning.
Yeah, Jovan knows something.
But because I promise, if they had a therapist to talk to, and the therapist wasn't supportive
talk about
of
the track runner, not the whole game. Nah, I'm doing. That was just a comparison
of the
two different characters.
It's conditioning and programming.
The transformation.
Yeah.
Because you can never make
you get it.
You can't never say turn right and say turn
According
right.
To the audio, he did snitch.
That's
according to the length of the audio, gang, 2 hours long of footage of talking to the police, gang. He did something. And then he gave them their number after to talk to them again personally. I think he signed up to be an informant too. He might be a police officer. Shit, ask him if he got a badge. That locked in with the PD, gang. Come on, nah.
What they're doing.
Yeah, that is true.
A spade is a spade.
You can't look at a frog and say that's a lizard. You can't do that.
You talking about Birdman, Lil Wayne, Roscoe.
Nah, homie. So
come on now, just because Roscoe got his back, it's some more names he got to get cleared up now. Matter of fact, he ain't he can do.
Let me just say this about school shootings, and I always say
anybody waiting for the justification, you a rat.
Can we document any one time
you think
that a black
justification
school
for
ever
rat?
had a massive? Now they might have some outside the school,
right?
Or they may have one student get into it with altercation with another student, but there's never been in the history of America where somebody's went into a black school and shot it up like
nah,
these schools.
For real.
Yeah.
Not one. You know why? Because law enforcement, that school is already treated with law enforcement.
Him and Fanny working together.
That school is already locked down as if it's a jail, and you ain't just gonna walk in and do that because it's already treated like a prison. These schools are treated like schools, so they're very vulnerable.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah, I always was wondering about people that
they're very vulnerable. You not finna walk to no hood school and put no 2x4s on the door. Somebody won't know, hey, what you doing there, man? Because they got somebody at every door.
Yeah.
Because they treat our schools are already prison-like schools. So nobody's gonna enter into prison just like nobody's gonna just enter into our school.
Not even that. Whoever try to walk down Blickathon gonna find out who else had Blickathon in school. And y'all gonna find out the first school shooter that got saved by a real life shooter that just happened to go to school. You talk about his ass finna go spin the block right after. He finna hop on the op bus, go do all, what? niggas a hero. They probably do it to gang, not let the story get out.
Yeah, it's weird to me because they always go for the most vulnerable.
It's those schools that don't have a police officer. They may have a resource person, but they don't have we have cops at our schools. Just the presence of a police car in front of school is going to deter schools.
We ain't never had a school
in the
shooter.
hood. And they know some of these kids go have guns too.
Yep.
So that's going to deter a lot of that too. Because they go have they run to their locker.
We used to have
them nothing coming to them locker, getting them switches coming up out that bit. So they already know.
I know they got them in their schools because we had them. We used to sneak them in through the window. Straight up, we used to sneak them because they had the metal detector.
But these today modern day schools, homie, are built like prison with television, cameras, no blind spot because the school no longer wants the liability anymore.
Yeah.
Homie, our schools are inner city schools.
Rollo got more
that's
footage.
why these other schools are so
I need
vulnerable,
that.
man. I feel for the families. I couldn't imagine.
See what else that rat said.
I feel really bad about that. That kind of got me a little bit.
Get more clarification,
man.
man.
They were showing all of the parents pulling up to the schools and
trying
to pick up their kids, and it was the first week of school.
Well, just think, homie, that act of violence is gonna sow a seed that's gonna sprout and nurture. That's gonna create some more kids to become violent, just having been exposed to that.
Yeah.
Whether that's in domestic violence relationship because of the trauma.
All right, Vic and Angel.
Homie,
appreciate you for stopping by, man.
That does a lot of future harm.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, prayers up for the families. I ain't like hearing that. Cause it's one thing.
The first responders, homie, the ambulance, homie, so much, man. But the people that gotta go clean it up, the people that gotta deal with the man, everybody's gonna be traumatized.
Yeah, it's a breakout of gang violence out in Los Angeles.
Trump?
Yeah, it is.
Trump?
Like literally, it's been 10 shootings over the last 3 days or something like that over in Los Angeles, over on Figueroa and all of that. And they literally had tents over the bodies so that they can try to, I guess, investigate. And you know what's so funny about it? Check this out. So they had the police chief and they had Karen Bass, the mayor of Los Angeles, on TV. And they said, so what are you going to do? And she said, we're going to try to deploy more community prevention activists to try to stop this thing from turning out. This
is my field of expertise. So I moved to LA and I came out there. I brought all my programs. I had a street life cycle. I had an anti-gang cognitive intervention. I had a self-awareness program.
All right, DNN, bro. Come on, bro. You ain't saying that in like 2 minutes, gang. Yo, just come on, gang. Vic, gang, you want to slide with Vic? Slide, gang. Video name right there. Hit it.
Program for the kids is just the moderate kids.
You interrupting the video, gang.
So this what I found out.
We trying to enjoy.
Nipsey Hussle would go stop their money, so they had to let it get him killed. This is why they took me out to school. This is why Tracy Carter, the VIP program, that got over probably at least a good 4-5 million, homie. So to poor people, that's a lot of money. Over 4 or 5 years, you get 4-5 million. So I done watched Pastor Rodney McIntosh go from driving a beat up truck to a new truck, get a new house. He get a new contract with it. So homie, so let me just break this down for y'all.
W. Jovan.
This is why they do not want to get rid of crime. Clear my throat and sit up and talk straight.
See, Jovan done made a full 360. You heard me?
So y'all really hear me out.
Gang, let me grow on.
All the money that 501c3 gets, your police department gets, your boys and girls club, there's a funding, there's a budget that every state, every city, every federal government got. It's called public safety. Now, California's police department have $1 billion budget. Them had always been billion. When I was there, I think they had like 400, almost $500 million. That's what I was. It's like, God damn it, that's what made me say, man, let me go try and get some of that money. Mm-hmm. So they got $1 billion budget. That's damn near military's budget. How they can't control crime? That's why they got all these gangbanging with these programs that's still promoting gangbanging.
They is controlling it.
That's getting paid.
They just not controlling it how they should be controlling it. They controlling it by amplifying it. You feel me? Come on now.
Like Big U was doing. Mm-hmm. That's why they had to snatch his ass up, because he was taking the money, funding it to the game. Nipsey was going to do it. All of them do it. In the name of 501c3, community outreach, youth help work programs, what the mayor said. So let me break this down for you. Stop right there. If you want some help and you want some money and you need funding, look to your local police department. All your funding is over there. They like the NFL. They got the contract money.
I'm trying to learn that.
You know why? Your federal government give them all the money. That's why Trump said, if y'all don't do this, I ain't giving y'all no money. All the courts. It falls under the umbrella of public safety. So that's your courts, your police department. That's under public safety. Crime prevention, crime intervention.
And they use it for what? Public abuse. Damn. Reverse Uno card.
So the police got $1 billion budget. 600,000 belongs. $600 million belong to the police department. That's a lot of goddamn money.
That is a lot of money.
We ain't really fighting crime. We sitting over here. We sitting in the car. They call us. We come respond. We're not fighting crime. We're reacting to it. We're not being proactive. So we really letting it create. But we all getting paid. We can't run over the overtime money because whoever the captain is sitting on the budget. You know why? Because the captain want to buy us all new police vehicles. We want them new drones up there. We want this new military that y'all trying to sell to Russia that we gonna start using just in case for the future. So they stocking up with the police. So they got $1 billion. They probably only spending 300, 400 million, homie.
That's a year.
That's a year. But they got this $1 billion for maybe 2 years.
Damn.
The money don't go back.
Yeah.
Most of this money is funded by the taxpayers too.
Yep.
Right? So y'all paying for this. So you got the boys and girls
new
club.
cars.
They might get $2 million. You got another 50 to $20 million that's going to these so-called community programs.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, homie, to be helping.
It is.
And ain't solving nothing. Why would you try to solve something? This is coming quarterly, annually, every other year, every year, long as you stay in compliance.
Yep.
Now, every now and then we go peek in the audit. So you got $300 million going to the police department. You got another $50 million going to the community program. You probably got another $100 million going to parks and recreation. That's why all the gangbanging at the park. All of this is tied together. You got your swimming pool. Homie, all of this falls under your public safety umbrella. DPS get some of it. Because most of our crimes, most of our communities are what? Crime ridden, drug ridden. So all of our funding is coming through public safety for gang intervention, crime prevention, crime intervention. Because we just don't want to prevent. We need you, community, social organizations to help us crime intervention.
This
so
shit
the
is
crime
a racket,
intervention.
bro.
So not only that, so then you got the funding coming to the schools for the after-school programs.
Yeah.
Your Title IV school funding.
Facts.
That some of your public safety money is going to go because we got problems after school that commit crimes. You got Planned Parenthood. You got all these five. That's why everybody said, man, I'm going to give me a nonprofit.
Yeah.
To come eat out this pot over here, homie. So California, just think about what that lady just said. We're going to put more because they can't justify all this money they getting.
Yeah.
So they need to make these, they need to create SWAT to go do this. They need to create situations where they have to send SWAT out to justify spending this money because it's just sitting there, homie. You know why? For the most part, black people don't know how to go use it. So guess what they saying? Hey, listen,
building football
you
fields,
$200 million for the hand, come get it.
them parks.
But you don't know the people downtown to go apply for it. You don't know the grant language. You don't know grant writers. So guess what they do?
Yeah.
Hey, we can send some of this money over here. The judge that created
Community
a program,
law
a new
schools,
diversion program for the court, will put some of this money over here. Man, how much, man? So
It's just literally a racket.
But if you solve the problem, now we got to reallocate this money. These jobs is taken away.
So they don't really want to solve the problem.
Homie, you talking bureaucracy.
That's
What
crazy.
What we're talking
Nigga,
about,
they
bureaucracy.
controlling everything. You think they want to? They doing exactly what they want to do.
In the middle of the problem.
They show up. They the only ones voting for shit they got to get voted on. None of them stay in the states that they trying to regulate the shit that they trying to regulate. Come on, gang.
Between bureaucracy.
I'll be happy when them judges should be getting their ass pulled over. Like, yeah, that's what your ass get. Your ass enabling this shit.
The people that's working
This
at the
you
food
teaching
stamp
them how to
office,
do.
nigga
Don't be
in the
mad now. You don't give a f that you a judge. Don't tell him you a judge. Nah, this is what you taught him to do. Let him know he supposed to get fired. Oh, you Yeah, why are you treating people like this? Aren't you supposed to protect and serve?
I'm in the middle of solving the problem.
Y'all enabling.
Because the people that's trying to solve the problem get to talk
So when they
to the
get it,
people
they
that give
deserve
them
it.
the money.
100%.
That's why only certain people get invited downtown.
Where that coming
It's
from?
only certain people have certain access. You only know certain people that go talk to this person to apply for this grant that's
Facts.
coming out.
They're on the same team.
That's crazy, bro.
So once I learned all that, homie, I said, I don't need the 501c3. I need to figure out how to create some money. So I started selling barbecue. I started selling fake ecstasy pills that had caffeine in it, that had them jittery. Y'all pressing up fake ecstasy pills. In the police let us sell weed. I made an agreement with our local police department through Deputy Chief Dean that we wouldn't have no hard drugs down there, homie. So he let us sell weed. And the police never came to the class lady and bothered us.
This shit is a racket, bro.
Yeah, he
This
gave me
100% a racket,
Deputy
man.
Chief Dean gave me a direct homie. He said, "Go tell Pops." He said, "Tell the old man that we don't want to hear that he can't control it." Cause he knew them was selling heroin and all that shit around the building, homie. So when I went down there and started bringing them kids around, all the nigga Bubble
Drop it in the Discord.
next door, I made all them move around. That's why them started saying I was the police. Because Deputy Chief Dean had been on the force for like almost 30 years. And he retired now. Deputy Chief Krause, all of them are with me, homie. So he said, man, just tell the old man we don't want no hard drugs down there, homie.
Yeah.
So somebody got to go build a relationship with the police department and access the money. So guess what? If they don't like you, they pick their favorite pastor. That's why anytime there's a police shooting, who you think they put out in front of your favorite pastor? He's the next one to get the funding.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson and the mayor of Chicago always talk about he working with the church.
They get that's money talk. That's slick money talk. Anytime you got the pastor with the city official, it's money talk.
Yeah, he was doing that during the migrant crisis.
Money talk.
Nah, that boy got Kamala.
It's crazy.
Because our government, homie, is so much funding involved in this. Homie, it's so much money.
Yeah.
Homie, so much tax write-off. Man, I was adopted by the Terrence Star Republican Women's Club. They give me my man.
Boy, you moving like DC on fly them boys. Boy, keep going.
That's why
boy getting people that matter.
Broke when I went in there. I started growing my dread. My heart was broke when I started saying all that wild stuff about homie. I fell from political grace, homie. It was I was ashamed.
That boy turned his back on it.
But my justification I'm doing this for the nigga. Yeah. So that's what made me start pushing, homie, because I had felt shame. I fucked up, nigga. I should have stayed with white people. Yeah, I fucked up. I was thinking for a moment.
It worked out.
It did. Yeah, thanks to my. But now I had some white people. So that's why they put me in the mental hospital. They had to come see my because I had went to such an extreme, and maybe I had went crazy because I was bucking like I was ready to die.
That PR training coming out right there,
because
boy.
They're like, man, this is not the Charles. I had went from this character got me put in a mental asylum, homie. Because they said, man, something happened. Because they thought I was on drugs. So the first thing they did was took my blood. So they said, man, this nigga ain't on drugs. So they had to tap into this brain because the things that I was saying was too outlandish, and this was new to the internet. So I spent 10 days in a mental asylum, homie. So they said, well, it got to be, man, homicidal or suicidal by his ideation. So that's what the medical records say. Homicidal and suicidal by ideation in preparation with a marijuana psychosis. They couldn't find nothing wrong with me. Man, I'm just playing, man. Yeah. I'm mad, broke, and playing. I may be playing too far, but man, I ain't hurting nobody. But I'm saying, but my weed will really hurt people.
Yeah.
Too far.
What's next for C?
I've been on tour for a whole year straight. So since last September, I've been on tour. The Underground Railroad Comedy Tour, man, brought to you by Eric Young Production. I signed with an agency, so I'm signed with the same agency. Michael Blackson, Tasha K, the Wayans brothers, Gerald Houston, and a few more other comedians. Homie. So he was the Cam Newton between your interviews and the Cam Newton interviews. Kind of made people re-question what they thought about me.
Yeah.
Because, because on here I got to be intelligent. Over there, I got to really tell the whole story. So
that's because we don't really have no agenda. We just be talking about some real shit.
So once I did the Cam Newton.
Time.
Yeah, me and Eric Young made back up. We passed things back up, man. And so we was able to convince comedy clubs to give me their worst nights. started performing the first 6-7 months of the tour, getting the worst nights, and so I was filling up seats. I put in seats.
That's the thing about you though.
Gang said, is Charleston White funny on stage? I ain't gonna lie, I gotta be completely honest when I answer this question. First time I seen a Charleston White stand-up comedy was probably about a year ago now, maybe 2 years. Gang, when I say that shit was funny as shit, and that boy was a natural, and that was one of his first ever comedy ever. You could tell it was some small shit on stage, but that shit was funny as shit, gang. I'm talking about like that boy know how to tell jokes down there better than DC Young Fly. No offense to DC, but I'm talking about on some stand up. Like his stand up is good. You feel me? His joke like on these it ain't that good because it's really low blows and shit. But on stage, this man is hilarious.
See, is that you don't really care.
I ain't even
about
gonna be a hater, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. With comedy,
you just got so.
I want to prove myself, homie.
You got so much
comedy be
confidence
where the real
in yourself
at.
that you don't do what you're gonna do and then you execute on it.
Yeah, so that's what we
But
asked
nah,
for the
he
worst
good.
nights.
Well, he good.
I'm thinking my first
That nigga
6-7
good.
months, homie. So just during the slow months of comedy, just the slow season of comedy, and even the high season of comedy, I was doing better than 90% of the comedians out here doing comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I barely promote my shows and I take it serious. So once they saw I was taking it serious, I got a real comedy set. I'm easy to work with. I'm polite. I'm mannerable. I tip the staff very well.
You always been easy to work.
I ain't gonna lie, now that we mentioned it, I need to find some new recent shit from him because I'm pretty sure he evolved. I don't know if he got better or worse because, you know, hey, money changed people.
With in general.
But they didn't know
shit.
that. They homie,
I gotta
because
check 'em out, man.
People was calling saying don't book Charleston. Man, don't do no business. It, people calling me and don't have no business with me. But
So he
until I
stay
got an
booked too.
agency.
That means something.
You know, so homie, so Eric Young got a great reputation, homie.
Yeah.
And him and Michael Blacks have been together for you know quite some time, so he got a great reputation. So they trusted his word. Within 6-7 months, I had moved to Thursday nights.
That's dope.
At the end of the tour, I'm doing weekends, so now I'm going from maybe making 6 to maybe 10,000, depending on if you sold out.
You say you got a writer.
Doing $10 to $20 to
that's real,
$30,000 weekends, 2 and 3
That's
shows.
why we had to bring him in during the week because he be busy on the weekend,
Yeah.
y'all.
And I sold out 6 shows here in
for
Detroit
real.
last year.
Yeah.
6 shows during the 4 feet of snow. The Lions playoffs. I sold out 6 shows. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and we just knew 2 was gonna be bad Sunday because the Lions were playing at home. It was 4 feet of snow, and the city still came out. Sold out 6 shows, man. So
Listen, Detroit always with you, bro. Always with you.
So we got the comedy. We finna do part 2. We finna do part 2 of Wrong Address. That was the #1 movie on Tubi this year. Right now, today, it's still recommended as the number 2 movie to watch on Tubi.
I'm from South Florida.
I was the
Dade County.
I was the star in it. I got the star in it, and I got to co-produce it. So I got to get paid 2 ways from that movie.
You do with the bald
I'm
head.
finna start streaming. We finna start taking the streaming to the black community, homie. I'm noticing Casanet and everybody going
Gay say he look like Lil Woody. Nah, he do with the little bald head now.
over to Africa. They doing
That's his
everything
best friend,
with everybody
man.
kids but our kids, homie.
Yeah.
So I done convinced Aiden to come down, mess with the Pope babies. Just to, let our kids have access to it.
Y'all got a really tight relationship.
Yeah,
Y'all been rocking with each other.
Yeah, man. He's saying, like every relationship, it was tested because I didn't know who he was when I first met him.
That's
So I
Woody
thought,
uncle.
homie,
What?
so paranoid with success.
Yeah.
They done tricked us into believing that,
Woody
that
100.
God don't give us success no more. That everything got to come through the Illuminati or the
Yeah.
devil. You got to sacrifice. So they done made us believe that niggas' success. God don't make so everything have to be demonic now. So I'm leery of this.
What?
Cause I'm
Naturally.
saying, they playing a game, but I'm saying they do this in jail.
Yeah.
I'm saying this they group, he ain't nothing. At the time when I meet him, he buried at 20, 21. So I'm telling these babies. So I had to sit back and look at this shit, homie. And then, so many people warned me not to do shit, but had I not do it, I wouldn't have been here. So I intentionally said some mean things to that little Jewish kid, homie, about his sister. So for him to bypass what all these people saying, and for him to still. So I said, nah, homie, this is something more divine than this.
Yeah, I'm gonna check Woody later.
Most of these people won't
He was
bring
still
me to
live
his
when
home.
I
He
went
brought me
live.
to his home.
Yeah.
I met his family.
I think he just went live when I went.
Until you came along, wasn't nobody putting me in front of no camera clapping for me.
Yeah.
No celebrity, no.
Well, I seen that boy Woody early on TikTok. Boy, he was going in on Thug. Boy, he down there crashed out. Like, some cases might be reopened. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, these puppet screens so strong. They got these people about to go crash out and reopen the case for the next Rico. 60,000 views in 5 hours. Yeah, nah. Yeah, that boy Woody, I'm telling you, boy, that boy was dropping everything. Everything. You know, he's the only gangster in their whole gang. So it's like, you feel me? What Woody say goes. Fuck what Wham say.
No matter who he got in front of, he brought my name up to a positive light. So that's how we was able to bond. We have no hidden agenda. No
I'm gonna def tune in that for real.
Each other. So for my birthday this past year, they gave me a $100,000 watch. From Ice World.
Before they take it down, because you know they taking that down.
About 20 for the yacht party. Gave me another 50 down. Yeah, homie, in cash.
Yeah, preserve that relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, homie. So I love it. And not that's that. And so that's
Correct.
before he even done that, homie. So a lot of time I would do a month's worth of work with him, because he had a shady manager at the time, and I knew it.
Yeah.
And I knew the manager was over me, homie, really using me. But I know this ain't him. This ain't the kid doing it. So I would allow myself to be used. And then I would text me like, nephew, man, you man, I ain't been paid in a month.
Yeah.
He'll pull up with a, you see what I'm saying? But I know this ain't him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So homie. So we got a genuine relationship.
That's what's up. Listen, me and C, as usual, we back on the map. Probably at least once a month.
Yeah, at least once a month.
At least.
And we're going to be doing our thing.
That
so
bad.
listen,
Stop playing.
we love you. We appreciate you. It's the same thing.
Facts.
We come and we just kick it. We don't have no pre-planned questions.
You gotta see that.
We got none of that.
And man, make sure y'all tap into that story.
Woody was crashing. I'm talking about Woody was dropping all the gems, gang. You heard me? Everything that happened, he crashed out. He got mad. You feel me? He like, damn, bro, all this shit going on. He's like, I've been holding this shit back for so long. You feel me? All this shit fell on me, and he just got it crashing out. Like, he couldn't hold it back. He like, I know he calmed down when he got on YouTube a little bit, but I still need to check out the YouTube. He ain't get on YouTube for no reason, now. That boy had more to say. You heard me? That boy had some more to say, boy. Speaking of,
the brother Charles, man.
Speaking of, let's go see what that boy Lil Rudy had to say before they take it down.
Time, nigga. Big Guappo. Let's talk about life. Ay, I ain't talking about this, I ain't talking about that. I'm trying to get right. Ay, no, I come from the bottom, but a nigga like me trying to see new heights. Ay, I don't care if people say that shit made up. Whole time it's just hype. Y'all keep y'all stories. Remember them days they thought they could write my life. I got on my shit, I ain't playing no games. I'ma change my life. Ay, I'ma do what I want, it's my life. When they show fake love, I don't like. Nowadays that shit advertising said I chase it and said I let. Know you heard that I got hands, but a nigga like me now, I ain't trying to future.